MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Bacon and the San Francisco Giants. Jason Giambi, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Zack Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Zack Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zack Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties.
106.
Now the 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Giambi fields it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Stepping into the box, lefty Lopez. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that is off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
Yeah, this is a tricky right field to get a feel for here in San Francisco. The brick, the fence, it has a little bit of everything as the ball caroms off the wall. He does well to get it back in as quickly as he did, but it's not in time to prevent the triple.
Into the box now, Bubba Gann. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set and the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found a hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, Dero. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
That is good. The catcher, Moose Lang.
Standing in, Moose Lang. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Lang, a California native, actually. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
At the plate, Crash. Davis. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Hayward is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. California is out in front here, 1-0. Danny Mack, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you could tell by this strikeout-to-walk ratio, 2-to-1, that this guy is more a pitch-to-contact guy than a strikeout-walk guy.
Stepping up now, Victor Robles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Victor
Now the pitch.
Robles.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Jason Hayward will be next. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So in now for San Francisco, Jason Hayward is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Has a look, now the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Robles on at first, nobody out. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Digging in, Jason Giambi. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. And there's 1 away. Throw across to first won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice. And a little surprising, perhaps, that he wouldn't try for 2 there, but instead he is able to at least cut down the lead runner at third. Next to bat for the Giants, Mike Piazza, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Two balls and two strikes to the Giants catcher.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And a swing and a miss by Piazza, and he's a strikeout victim here.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Mack, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Big Daddy Rico. He's coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Standing in, Duncan, and there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And the runner back safely. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Greinke over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Runners going. Line drive, base hit to right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Duncan isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him. At the plate now, J.J. Fink. A ball and no strikes.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
Runner at second here with one man out. Count is 1-2 now.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. J.J. Fink is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
Lopez.
To the plate now, lefty Lopez, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out here and a runner at second. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
This one's down to third. Machado has it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no error. And in steps Manny Machado. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing grounder to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second-guessed himself on that one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nick Senzel is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Ball 2 now.
2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. Chris Sharp would be next. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lopez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Play Champ Camp 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A 1-0 delivery. Hit hard on the ground at first. Giambi has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now at the plate, Moose Lang. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Lang has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard with one swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that. Very deserved that the fans would vote him into the All-Star game.
Striding in once again, Crash Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Robles is back on it, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. So now to the plate, Big Daddy Rico, high and deep down the left field line. But this will land untouched. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. More of the show, Saturday baseball, after this. Leading off the inning, Chris Sharp, and they'll need him to get something going here. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, the pitcher can claim that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Now at the plate, Victor Robles. He drew a walk his first time up. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Three-two pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Settling in now, Jason Hayward. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Hit hard to the right. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-2 hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Giants leave a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping into the box, Hack Duncan. He'll lead it off against Zack Greinke to open up the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bucky.
Into the box now, Bucky Taveras. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he takes ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Taveras takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Into the box, J.J. Fink. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Here's a fastball that misses. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2. At the plate, lefty Lopez. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And a change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Bacon are out in front here. Bottom of the inning now. Coming to the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Machado, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground, and there are 2 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up, and an easy ground ball as the result.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A ball and a strike now. A 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Hey, I don't care that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed 2-seamer is almost unhittable.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Nick Senzel would be next if they can keep this inning. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. So striding forward now, Bubba Gann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Booyah!
Then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
4-1. That misses. 2-0. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. No outs, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Sean Gilmartin takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set and the pitch. Moose Lang stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And he fouls this one off. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-2. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. A runner at first with no outs here. Grounded to short. There's one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
The center fielder, number 24.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the rookie outfielder, Crash Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Machado is there. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, stepping in, Nick Senzel. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Striding in, Chris Sharp. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And a ball, 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. From the stretch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
A pause, and the 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. Sharp rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
At the plate, Jason Giambi, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
In for strike 2. Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now a 4-1 game. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Next will be the designated hitter, Big Daddy Rico. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Robles is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Now at the plate, Hack Duncan. First offering on its way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Hops this one up. And that's in there, base hit. Throw into second. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
At the plate now, Bucky Taveras reined in to second for 1. On to Giambi, a double play, and that ends the inning. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Piazza, to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
2-1 to Piazza.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Ball 3.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fink onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that goes good.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in, Manny Machado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 2-0 now.
No strike.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Fouled off. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Into the box, Michael Chavis. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Michael.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Nick Senzel.
Now to the plate, Nick Senzel. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. That's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
I'll tell you what, D-Row, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their second knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
Chris Sharp is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Count even now at 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Candyman takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Back up the middle. He's got it. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. At the plate, Jason Hayward. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Candyman has pitched just under 60 innings. And through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's, well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Bacon on top 4-2. So
Leading up for the Giants, the first baseman, Jason
Rusty Cookie is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Hard hit ball to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail it here 4-2.
Leading off for California, the designated hitter, Big Daddy Greinke.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Drilled to first. Giambi gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Digging in the switch hitter, Hack Duncan. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Hot shot towards the hole. Again, a nice clean base hit. His 3rd of the game.
Nice execution.
So now to the plate, Bucky Taveras. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Stepping in now, J.J. Fink. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Senzel's got it. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at 3rd now.
So coming to the plate, lefty Lopez, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here comes the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
2 outs here with a runner at 3rd. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 misses for the 2nd ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt.
Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation.
Wow, and they end the inning with the caught stealing. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. All set for the bottom of the ninth. In now, Manny Machado. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2. The pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate now, Nick Senzel.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
He's got it, and the Bacon have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
6-2, the final total today. The Bacon jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Danny Mack earns his 8th victory of the season as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Zack Greinke was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Rusty Cookie works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs on just 2 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.